See, when people get shocked, like when things that seem like they come out of the ordinary, like, oh my God, you'll never guess what happened. That means you're telling the cosmos, I don't believe in what's already supposed to be mine. But if you know that you're a magician and you're meant to create magic in the world,
right,
when those type of things happen, you just simply say, I received this moment. Or, but of course, if you know the work that you put in and you know the value that you put out, but of course, and you take it with a stride, that keeps the gateway of possibility wide open. Wherever that comes from, those divine synchronicities that seem like they're so timely and in favor to what it is that you're calling in, so much more is available when you keep that portal of possibility open. I feel like singer, songwriter, producer, we're the closest things to wizards. I don't know where these ideas be coming from. They just be coming. I never know what I'm gonna create, but something magical happens almost every single time. First part, gotta find the right sounds. I am falling it down. I want the kind of song where I'm like addressing the world, like what are we doing? That's the name of the song. It's literally called What Are We Doing? We're at each other's necks. I believe in Jesus. You're a Muslim. You're a Christian. What are we doing? Like, people are like dying, and then you're justifying it by religion or by political side. There's little kids getting touched. There's pedophilia. There's so many different things. What are we doing? Is the name of the song. Sometimes I'm trying. I don't know. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, this is gonna be dope. What are we doing? Quantize the creative process.
What is it about introducing like the creative process and the artistic approach to business that makes it so powerful in that space?
Because when you're in creativity, no judgment is allowed. And so many people, why they fail in business or love, relationships, or any aspect of business is because many view the mistakes as mistakes instead of divine interruption. Maybe something in the cosmos that's a part of you is smarter than your human brain and is trying to get your attention, so you spill the milk or you drop the Kool-Aid. You're like, oh my God, ah, and it takes you out of the creative muse. I think what's so special about the creative process is it becomes the land where the wizards roam. Inside of the creative process, everything is game. Every call, everything that turn over your phone, you're like, oh my God, can I come now? Yes, that's perfect. Let me go turn the sauna on. Exactly what I was talking about. You turn over your phone, and my friend Mickey Agrawal wants to come over and use the sauna. If you haven't heard of Mickey, she's a divine wizard herself. She created thanks period panties. She got this mushroom underwear. Tushy bidet, she created that, and she's about to come over now. But like, I turned it over, and then a friend, who's one of my best friends, was like, hey, can I come use your sauna? I'm like, yeah, that's part of the creative process.
Why does it seem like if you're trying to manifest something that everything falls apart before that thing comes in?
Because the word that you just said just crushed your whole opportunity, which is called trying to manifest. You don't try to manifest. You are the most powerful magnet. We are the most powerful magnet in the world. That's why you can magnetize a horrible life You can magnetize a great life. It depends on the thoughts that you give the most power, the things that you're listening to, the food that you're eating, how it's contributing to your divine channel. It's either demagnetizing your life or it's magnetizing the things you want or don't want. But if you have to try, that's the issue. You don't have to try to be something you already are. You just got to assume the thing that you know yourself to be. When you go to sleep at night, what does it take for you to go to sleep? I'm going to ask you, what does it take for you to go to sleep?
10, 15 minutes.
You've got to pretend like you're sleeping.
Oh, right, yeah, totally.
So you literally gotta be the sleep before it happens. So if you understand that concept, you'll understand pretty much how to manifest anything.
If you start pretending to be, or you start writing down the intentions, everything seems to get real difficult.
Yeah, it depends on how you look at the situation. It's either difficult or it's an opportunity for you to expand, create different, think different, look at it from a different angle. Oh, it's so hard. Oh, I'm having a character building day. Those two mindsets, they produce completely different results. So yes, it can be hard. Or what can be really hard is you never go above and beyond to see what you're made of. Go past your weaknesses. Expand your capacity to see what's on the other side of the door to more. Or it becomes, it's too hard, it's too difficult, I don't know how to do it. Yeah, well, you didn't know 1 + 1 until you got in that seat and you learned. You didn't know the ABCs, you didn't know how to tie your shoes, you didn't know how to spell your name. But when you do something 1,000 times, you'll eventually master it. So if you're wanting to come into a level of I don't even want to say manifestation, magnetization, which is ultimately you remembering yourself and how to embody the vibration that calls in the things that are on that level, remove all the things that are not on that level, including your stinking thinking, you saying it's too difficult, it's too hard, I'm too small, I'm not worthy. When you start like literally thinking differently of yourself, you start speaking differently of yourself, you start speaking differently of yourself, your actions are completely different. When your actions are different, the outcome will always follow. Yep, that's what I needed, a plucker. Yeah, you make the same faces every time.
Yeah, dude, what does the face look like?
It's like a dead stare. It's like this. It's like you're thinking about your ex, and then all of a sudden you just go into this like abyss of you're not looking at anything, and then you just, it's like awake sleeping, like this. And I can always tell what you're thinking about. Or when you don't even say, you just looked at an account, but I can tell what you just looked at because you make the same face every time.
It's so, yeah. Like,
wow, we're fighting.
My name is Justice. I inspect every house like I'm buying. My reports are very detailed. It's just because I inspect every house like I'm the one that's going to buy it, or like my grandmother's buying it. So.
Beautiful.
I'm at the cellar here.
The thing I like about her is her language. I know language. I'm a wordsmith. The words she chooses to use, it's very transformational language, and I like it. So it would make sense why we would buy a house from someone who processes the world in that way, because those are my kind of people. This land is really, really, really special. Like walking trails there, and I have to teach my kids about scorpions and snakes. But now I get to ask for permission from those who shepherded the land long before anyone put a house on it. This is indigenous land here in Spicewood, and I'm gonna go ask for permission. Oh, just want to say a powerful prayer and ask those great spirits that still occupy this land. Want to ask for your permission to shepherd this land and bring great love and community, connection, healing, transformation to this land. We wouldn't want to do it by ourselves. And we know your spirits are here. So asking for your permission and your support. And if this home is meant for us, may your guidance support what needs to happen to make this an easy transition. We thank you so much, and I give this offering walked the land in Spicewood. I walked all 9 acres. I'll get you some, baby. I asked for permission, and the very next day, my whole body broke out in hives because I asked to send a sign if this is the house or not. And then my whole body broke out in hives. I didn't put 2 and 2 together until I realized anytime I asked for a sign to pay attention to all the signs cosmically on your body, friends just magically coming over, and the timing of things. So these hives were crazy. I mean, it was like, and I was sleeping, and it was like there was red ants just eating me up the whole night. I was like, what is that? And I woke up, my eye was swollen shut, and I had hives all over my legs, my hands, my body, my back, everything. So there's your sign. Subscribe to the channel, tell your friends to subscribe to the channel, and we're gonna go on an amazing journey because I'm gonna share almost everything, but not everything, but almost everything. I believe that when people can just see an example of what's possible and they pay attention to what's right in their face, you're the next thing to blow. You're the next thing to have a breakthrough. You're the next thing to forgive someone. You're the next one to let go of resentment. And always remember, the hot air balloon isn't gonna leave the ground unless you release the weight. And on my channel, we're always transforming. We're always having breakthroughs, paradigm shifts, and releasing the weight so that we can rise into who we were born to be.